How does it feel to be a Liverpool player then?
I'm happy. What more can I say? That's one of the world's biggest clubs.
What have you made of the place now that you're here? What have you made of the place? What do you think about the place now that you're here?
I heard a lot of great stuff about it, and I can just say it's all true.
It's all been a very quick rise for you, hasn't it? You only started playing first team football for Bromby a year ago.
In football, things get quick. Everything is quick.
So what are you hoping to achieve here?
To being a better football player. And I hope Rafa will help me.
I take it you want to win things as well.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, that's what it's all about, coming to a club like Liverpool. You'll know about the history as well, won't you? And what it means to this place to be successful.
Yeah, for every football player it means something to be successful. And of course also for the clubs.
How much of a test will it be, though, challenging the likes of Jamie Carragher and Sammy Hoopier for a first team place?
I've played against them both for England and Finland, and a lot of respect for them. But I'll fight for my place.
What do you make of the squad as a whole? What do you make of the talent that Liverpool have here?
Yeah, a lot of great players for every positions. So it's going to be hard.
I believe you like Celtic as well, and that's kind of part of the reason why you came to Liverpool, because the atmosphere inside Anfield is close to what you get at Celtic.
Yeah, exactly. The fans are great. Maybe one of the world's best fans at the cup.
What was it that attracted you to Celtic? How did you start following them?
Celtic? No, my friends following them. That's never.
So how long do you think it'll be before you are really challenging for a first team spot? Because I believe you're not quite fully match fit right now.
No, of course, I haven't played for about 3 or 4 months. But I will start tomorrow with the training and work hard.
You're obviously looking forward to it?
Yeah, of course.
Rafa, you said you had a list of about 4 or 5 centre-halves. Was Daniel always top of the list?
For sure. We were talking with them, with the club, about maybe 1 month ago, and we were trying to do the deal, and at the end was a good news for him, for us, and for everybody.
He's a little bit different to the centre halves you have, I suppose. Carragher and Sammy Hoopier, to a certain extent, quite aggressive players, whereas Daniel likes to get the ball down and play it, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he can do both things. He can be aggressive if it's necessary, and he can play with the ball. And then, he's a young player. He has the talent that we were looking for, and we'll try to work with him, trying to teach him the things that we want, and try to have I don't know how to say, to profit the things that he can do it for us.
He can provide goals as well. I know he's good in the air, but he also likes to take a free kick as well, doesn't he, with his left eye?
Yeah, he has a very good left foot, and I think he's the kind of player that gives to us more options. You know, always I talk about the same things. I like to have different players, different quality players that you can use in different games, so it depends on the strikers also.
He's primarily a centre-half, but he can play left-back as well, is that right?
Yeah, maybe with 3 defenders in back, no? I think that his best position is centre-back in a line of 4. But he's a young player, he can improve also and can play maybe in another options, in other positions.
Is this where the spending stops now?
Sorry?
Is this where the spending stops now, or are we likely to see more new arrivals?
We'll try to sign always. In a big club, you know, you must look for good players for the future, and then we have now 2 more players, and maybe we'll find another one, I don't know. But we are working, for sure.
Another one, you're going to tell us whereabouts is the main priority to strengthen. I mean, we keep talking about this right-sided midfielder possibly arriving. Yeah,
what I said before, with Steve playing as well in this position, maybe we don't need a player in this position for the next months, but we are looking for new players, good players, and if it's possible, okay, if we can do it, we will try.
So we could see someone else before the end of the month?
Maybe, I hope so.
Just looking at the players that have been brought in, I mean, the big transfers that have happened in this region over the past week or so, there have been foreign players coming into the English game. I just wonder, does that show up a lack of talent, of the quality that you want to bring in to improve your squad?
We are looking for good players all around the world. Normally, when I talk with the scouts, we talk about English players, and after you start looking for foreign players. The problem, in England is the price of the players is very, very high, and also now in January it's more difficult because the most part of the good players are playing in good teams, and they are playing for something. And then, if you talk with them, if you don't pay a very big money, crazy sometimes, you cannot sign a lot of good players. No? Then we have now the luck to have Kronkan and Agger, two good players and players, hungry players. And I am trying to look for hungry players and players with quality for the present and the future.
The fact that English players are so expensive, though, would hint that perhaps the demand outstrips the supply. So, should we in England be worried about a lack of talent? Because whereas the national team at the moment is relatively healthy, should we be worried that further down the line there won't be that talent, that English talent, for the national team to perform well?
It's the same problem in the most part of the countries with a big league, no? When you have a good league, as in England, in Spain, in Italy, or in other countries, then normally you sign the best players in the world, and then you will have the best players in the best teams, and the local players, they have more problems for playing in the big clubs, and then they have less experience in international experience, and I think that this is a vicious cycle, and it's the same in all the countries.
How do we go about changing that?
Reducing the prices of the players, of the local players. It will be easier for us to sign English players.
You feel that there is the talent still coming through?
I think so. I think there are a lot of good players in under 18 years old. But the problem is, if you try to sign anyone, they say, £5 million. Then at the end you can find a foreign player with experience, international experience, and maybe for half